are there any, is there anything out there right now that is just out of reach that that you would like to be using? So, Sarah, did you want to tackle that one?
Sure. I mean, there's really not, to be honest, not a lot of programs that out there that are helping us to tap into new Canadians that are coming into the country. I mean, it used to be, thinking probably 15 years ago, new Canadians had an opportunity to be introduced to a certain number of courses, and PSW was one of them, right? So when they first arrived in Canada and they were looking for skills training, that was available to them at no cost. And so we really were able to tap into a large number of PSWs at that time. Now that program is no longer being supported, my understanding is through Immigration Canada, but it would certainly be nice to be able to have more opportunities like that, because a lot of people come into Canada, as we know, they want to work, right? And they need the skills, they need the experience, and we're certainly very happy to hire them in long-term care. We had wonderful success. Most of the people that we hired 15 years ago are still working with us today in full-time positions, and they'll be likely with us until they retire.
Fabulous. Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Elena?
I would just echo those statements. Like, a lot of our employees are longstanding employees. I've had 30-year employees here, and you know, it would be great to have those kind of programs and opportunities. I sat on the program advisory committee in the Perth Algonquin College campus, and unfortunately there wasn't enough enrollment for the PSW program. So it's having that uptake for the programs and the interests, and you know, getting people interested in the program would just be hugely helpful. But people see the cost of the program and the fact of the matter is the time, and people don't have that time or money or resources, or that they want something quick and dirty, and it's not a reality for a lot of people, unfortunately.
So just kind of jumping into where I think you guys are at, I would comment on the younger ones coming in. There's a couple of things that I've had feedback on, and one is definitely the lack of enrollment, particularly in the PSW program. And part of that I'm hearing is that people are realizing how tough it is. So especially in long-term care, they're finding out how heavy it is, how tough it is to work in long-term care. So even the small classes that I've had, we do host one of the colleges here for their placements. Generally, I find by the end of it, it's very, very few of them that are interested in staying long-term care, and they're all looking at going out into community or to other places that now look for PSWs. So to me, that's definitely one of the big challenges that we have in the long-term care sector, for sure.